Ever wondered what the real difference is between heirloom and hybrid plants? Let's dive into the definitions. Heirlooms in the world of horticulture are much like the precious family heirlooms we treasure. They're plant varieties passed down through generations, cherished for their unique characteristics. Hybrids, conversely, are a bit like your custom-made designer wear. They're created by cross-pollinating two different plant varieties to produce a desired trait. So, in simple terms, heirlooms are like precious family heirlooms, while hybrids are like custom-made designer wear. So where did these plants come from, and how did they come about? Let's embark on a journey back in time, tracing the roots of our garden favorites. Heirloom plants, as the name suggests, are like family treasures, passed down through generations. Each seed carries stories of the past, preserving a rich genetic diversity. These are the plants that our great-grandparents might have nurtured in their backyards, each variety with its unique flavor, color, and texture. They've stood the test of time, offering us a taste of history. On the other hand, hybrid plants are a testament to human ingenuity and our quest for perfection. These are not naturally occurring varieties, but rather the result of careful scientific crossbreeding. By selecting two parent plants with desirable traits, scientists and farmers have been able to create offspring that combine the best of both. Think of hybrids as the designer breeds of the plant world, tailored for specific conditions, yield, or appearance. So, you see, the journey of these plants is as diverse as the plants themselves. On one hand, we have heirlooms, time-tested and full of character, each seed a capsule of genetic diversity. On the other, we have hybrids, meticulously crafted for optimal performance and uniformity. It's truly fascinating to see how tradition and science have given us such a rich variety of plants. What makes heirlooms and hybrids so special, and why should gardeners care? Let's delve into the unique advantages that these plants offer, which make them beloved choices for many green thumbs across the globe. Starting off with heirlooms, these plants are treasured for their distinctive flavors and colors. Unlike the usual produce you find in supermarkets, heirlooms offer a broad palette of tastes and hues. Think of biting into a Brandywine tomato, bursting with a rich, sweet flavor that's simply unmatched by any store-bought variety. Or imagine the striking beauty of a glass gem corn with its vibrant, jewel-like kernels. These are the experiences that heirlooms bring to the table. Moreover, heirlooms are champions of adaptability. Given that they've been passed down through generations, these plants have evolved to thrive in specific climates and conditions. This makes them a resilient choice, particularly for gardeners who live in areas with challenging weather or soil conditions. On the flip side, let's explore the merits of hybrids. These plants are engineered for success, boasting impressive disease resistance. This makes them a reliable choice, especially for those who are new to gardening or who simply want to ensure a robust harvest. Hybrids also offer uniformity. This means that all the plants in a crop will mature at the same rate and produce similar fruits or vegetables. This uniformity can be incredibly useful for gardeners who need to plan their harvesting and preserving schedules. Lastly, hybrids are celebrated for their high yield. They've been selectively bred to produce more fruits or vegetables, often resulting in a more bountiful harvest compared to heirlooms. This makes them a favorite amongst gardeners who are aiming for a high output, be it for personal consumption or for selling at the local farmers market. Clearly, each type has its own strengths, making them valuable additions to our gardens. Whether you're attracted to the unique flavors and adaptability of heirlooms, or the disease resistance, uniformity, and high yield of hybrids, there's a world of possibilities waiting to be explored in your own backyard. But it's not all rosy. What are some of the downsides of heirlooms and hybrids? Let's begin with heirlooms. These plants, while stunning in their diversity and rich in history, have a few drawbacks. One of the main issues lies in their susceptibility to disease. Because they're open-pollinated and retain the same genetic makeup over generations, they can be more vulnerable to pests and plant diseases. Then there's the productivity aspect. Heirlooms in general tend to have lower yields compared to their hybrid counterparts. This means that for the same plot of land you might get fewer tomatoes or cucumbers from heirloom varieties than you would from hybrids. Now let's shift our focus to hybrids. These plants, celebrated for their vigor and high yields, also come with a set of challenges. One key disadvantage is their lack of genetic diversity. Because hybrids are created by crossing specific parent plants, they are genetically identical. This uniformity, while great for predictable outcomes, can lead to entire crops being wiped out if a disease to which they're susceptible strikes. Moreover, with hybrids, saving seeds for future planting is simply not an option. The seeds harvested from a hybrid plant will not produce plants with the same traits as the parent. This means gardeners have to purchase new seeds every year, which can be a significant downside for those aiming for self-sustainability. As you can see, there are a few trade-offs to consider when choosing between heirlooms and hybrids. What does the choice between heirlooms and hybrids mean for our planet? Well, let's dive into the environmental implications of these two types of plants, starting with biodiversity. Picture a garden teeming with a variety of plants, each with its own unique set of characteristics. That's what you get with heirloom plants. They are naturally diverse, contributing to a rich and varied ecosystem. This diversity is not just a feast for the eyes, it also plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy environment. It increases the resilience of our ecosystems, making them more able to resist pests, diseases, and changes in climate. On the other hand, hybrid plants, with their uniformity, might not contribute as much to biodiversity. They are bred to be consistent, which can lead to a lack of variety. This is not to say they don't have a place in our gardens, but when it comes to promoting biodiversity, heirlooms tend to take the lead. Now let's talk about seed sovereignty. This is the right of every gardener, farmer, and consumer to save and use seeds freely. With heirloom plants, you can save your seeds from year to year, and they will yield the same type of plant. This is not always the case with hybrids, as they often produce sterile seeds or seeds that don't reliably reproduce the parent plant. This can limit a gardener's autonomy and even impact food security. Speaking of food security, both heirlooms and hybrids have a role to play. Heirlooms, with their genetic diversity, can adapt to changing conditions and ensure a continuous food supply. Hybrids, on the other hand, are often bred for their high yield and resistance to diseases, making them valuable in producing large amounts of food. In conclusion, both heirlooms and hybrids have their roles in our gardens and our environment. They both have their strengths and their challenges. But one thing is clear. Our choice of plants, whether heirlooms or hybrids, can significantly affect the biodiversity, seed sovereignty, and food security of our planet. It's clear that our plant choices can have a significant impact on the environment. So, how do you decide whether to plant heirlooms or hybrids in your garden? As we delve into this question, let's remember that each type of plant comes with its own unique set of strengths and weaknesses. It's all about aligning these characteristics with your own gardening objectives. If you're an ardent fan of distinctive flavors and diverse colors, you might be drawn towards the world of heirlooms. On the other hand, if you're looking for a plant that's high-yielding, disease-resistant, and uniform in size, then hybrids may be more your style. Your local climate and soil conditions also play a significant role in this decision. Heirlooms, having adapted to specific environments over generations, may thrive best in the conditions similar to their place of origin. Hybrids, however, are often bred for their hardiness, and can prove to be more resilient in a wider range of climates and soil types. Consider your commitment level as well. Are you prepared for the extra care that heirlooms may require, or do you prefer the more low-maintenance route that hybrids often offer? Lastly, think about your stance on environmental sustainability. If preserving genetic diversity and supporting the ecosystem is a priority for you, you might lean towards heirlooms. But if your focus is on productivity and efficiency, hybrids could be the way to go. Remember, the best choice depends on what you want from your garden. Whether it's a riot of colors, a bountiful harvest, or a sustainable green space, your garden can be a reflection of your values and aspirations. So there you have it, the lowdown on heirlooms and hybrids. We've journeyed from the roots of these plants, understanding their origins and what sets them apart. We've explored the unique advantages each type brings to the table, with heirlooms offering a rich tapestry of diversity and hybrids providing sturdy reliability. We've also delved into the disadvantages, acknowledging that heirlooms can be more susceptible to disease, and hybrids might lack in taste. We've discussed the impact on biodiversity and the environment, underscoring the significance of our choices on the wider ecosystem. Lastly, we've equipped you with the know-how to make an informed choice for your garden, based on your individual goals, local climate, and soil conditions. Whether you're drawn to the varied charm of heirlooms or the robust consistency of hybrids, remember the power lies in your hands, or rather, in your green thumbs. Whatever you choose, here's to happy gardening and a healthier planet.